Okay, here we are with the fabulous Charlie Wallace, and we're
cabin number 4.
Cabin number 4 at the fabulous Rimrock Ranch, and we are getting ready to do a little practice. All right. Ooh. And I hear there's some chickens around too, isn't there? All right.
And there's the Egyptian chickens.
That's what passes for humor here at the ranch. Sharks.
And the police.
Yeah. So we're going to take a little walking tour and just show you the cabin while Charlie supplies a soundtrack. This is the interior of cabin number 4. It's kind of an old 40s motel room kind of situation with the knotty pines. Pretty cool. And we're going to walk outside. And this is the main ranch house. It's a sort of a compound. And then the gentleman who owns it built this very nouveau kind of high-tech modern structure. It's got a steel shade structure. You can kind of see that it's made out of metal, and that provides some shade, and then the actual house structure is built underneath it. So in the summer, as you can imagine, it gets pretty hot out here in the valley. We're very close to Joshua Tree National Park, and the closest town of any consequence is called Yucca Valley in San Bernardino County. And this gentleman bought this old motel and has fixed it up, and it's sort of a hangout for desert dwellers, and people come up from LA, a lot of musicians. So that should tell you something about the character of the folks that are here. Watch your coat and hat, and don't give out your credit card information under any circumstance. But pretty fun group. We happen to have the whole place to ourselves. It's a Wednesday, and the owner's gone, but he very kindly allowed us to stay here. So here's a kind of an interesting little feature. It's a water feature. And the Mighty Scout has gone for a swim, but it's quite a beautiful area. There's lots of very dramatic rocks. You can kind of see, I'll just give you a little panorama of it, and if you look out on the horizon, you can kind of make out, I'll try to focus in, way up there, there's actually a little snow-capped peak sticking up. That's the back of the San Gabriel Mountains. So if you go straight out that way, that would be almost due west, you would get up into the Big Bear country. It's about 25 miles maybe to Big Bear. And here's the Mighty Scout drinking at the old water hole. So kind of a fun little spot in the world. They have this very interesting observation deck. You can climb up on there and get a view. And then if you look out this way, you can't really see it very well from here, but there's the actual town of Pioneer Town, and it is an old movie set village. They had a lot of cowboy westerns that they shot out here. Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, and I think Hopalong Cassidy was shot out here. So at one time it was in the 40s and 50s, it was a Hollywood mecca for cowboy horse operas, and quite a nice little space. They had a big fire that came through here and burned up a lot of the desert. As a matter of fact, it got real close to the compound here. You can sort of see, if you look out there, the Joshua trees are burned, and apparently it came real close, like as you can see, right up next to the place, but they were able to stop it, and that's a thankful thing. And here's a picture of that mountain again. You can kind of just make it out in the background. So anyhow, that is the fabulous Rimrock Ranch, and stay tuned for further developments.